Hello everyone, we would like to welcome you at the booth of Invest in Central Poland, Łódź, and I would like to say something about our activities for financing startups in Central Poland. We are generally looking for the interesting teams which could be supported with our investment. Important fact that we have also support from European Union through the NCBR, and this is Bridge Alpha program, which support R&D aspects of the project. We are the alternative investment fund companies, and we manage the fund with the private investors' money and invest in 20 startups and 17 investment. And for me important is that we are in Łódź, and Łódź is for me one of the most entrepreneurial city in the center of Europe. There is a real startup history of the city. The city has grown just 100 years by 100,000 folds, from 600 inhabitants to 1,600,000 inhabitants just in 100 years. And for sure, when you're looking for the place with the entrepreneurial spirit, which have this spirit and share this spirit with our guests, with our investors, with our entrepreneurs, funders, to look forward have the very good atmosphere for doing the projects and developing the interesting startups, not just only for local purpose, but also dedicated to regional and global aspects. I was mentioned to you that city has a long tradition of industry, and you could imagine that in the center of Europe that was a city with more than 400 factories, and that was the city where the real spirits of the entrepreneurship developed a lot of different areas. Generally that was a textile, but textile requires also the precise manufacturing, precise machineries and other industry, and we strongly changed after the change of the economy in Poland. That was difficult time also for the city with the changing the new way of doing the business after the big companies collapse, but finally the city and the entrepreneurs finding the way how to convert these we could call cold assets towards new promised land, which we called also for our funds. That speaking, we have something in Poland. There is a potential of the young generation which are ready to do the good projects and developing interesting business. We supported by the NCBR. This is National Center for Research and Development, and the program is a Bridge Alpha, and we have co-financing around 20 million Polish zloty from this program and supporting the new teams with establishing the projects. Our team consists of the major personnels. There is a Professor Piotr Fiedor. He's a medical professor with the long track record of registering different drugs and medicine at EMA. And there is Anita, Andrzej and me, and we are hopefully to support you when you're trying to set up interesting project in Poland. I was mentioned that our goal and target is investing 20 innovative teams, and after 3 years of experience with looking for the new projects, generally I could say we're looking for motivated teams which support the future development of the project, because idea behind the teams could change, but important is the team is prepared and ready to do and develop the business as a startup with us. We investing in 3 major areas. There is health, energy and ICT, and there are a few examples of our startups already financed. And in the portfolio, as I was mentioned before, we have 17 startups already. We could divide them into the different areas. These 4, Sniper, Infinity 2i, and AlcoPrevent, are the projects with the medical device development, which is important from the health perspective, and especially AlcoPrevent is the use of mobile devices to prevent the problem of alcohols and other drugs, we could say, with the efficient way to protect society from the risk which could happen. 2i is a virtual reality project supporting to children to changing and improving the eye. Unfortunately, the mobile devices do not so good things for children, and they need support to train their eyes to be well established in the future and to improve the visuality. Sniper and Infinity, there are medical devices which are needed, especially at the surgery and cardiology. We have also the some of drug discovery project. There is important aspects using in silico for finding the potential new molecules which could be pain-related receptors, and there we have a project which has the potential for patents internationally and globally with the potential molecules which support the pain problems of the patients. We have also the project with the special food which supports important problems regarding the people with the present problems and developing the human population sicknesses. Going forward, we have also medical products and dermocosmetics. There is a Zepharm and SkinCan. And if you would like to have the more information about our portfolio, please contact us and we will let you know about the projects we are working on. We have also the companies really working in the use of digital therapeutics as solutions towards the problem. We see a lot of problems regarding the social aspects of post-pandemia and how we're working now, what is the new working model, and these 3 projects mostly support the problems which we observe in society. And the Get Care Today is also an interesting project, which aspects which cover the idea of obesity problem and the overweighting of the general population, and there is a how to technology could support the future therapies for our societies. We have also the IT companies. One is the use of the games for the rehabilitation. Second is the company which is working for the platform supports the use of public spaces for different purposes, like the trainings of sports and also educational activities. Azimuth Automation is the project which focuses for converting the important information for the e-commerce and exchange of the data between the e-commerce and retail platforms. We have also some educational projects. At Orlando there is a platform supporting the training and education of the new model, and a very interesting project is Movely, because it's focused how to use outdoor equipment for the children to accelerate the new way of education and how to make the children much more aware for the outdoors movement and outdoors activities connected to the educational programs. We have also the one company in energy sectors. There is a project which starting with the creating the special off-grid system for tiny houses, which is quite important, how to accelerate the real estate projects in the areas where the connectivity to the grid is difficult. And we see the big potential in this type of project, not only in Poland, but in the other regions. Generally, what we would like to offer, that we are looking for investors, partners, cooperators, which will support us in growing the startups we are choose, and for further development. We have also co-investors in Poland. That means that if anyone is interested to develop the project with trusted teams, we could offer already ready projects with the pipeline of the R&D activities, which support us with the finding the best solution and even developing further on the project in our portfolio. As I was mentioned, the project is supported by co-financing from European National Development Fund, the Bridge Alpha program with the support of National Center for Research and Development. And what is interesting, there is a new types of the seed investment coming in Poland for the new horizon, and that will be Bridge Up program, which also will invest in the early stage R&D related project. And for sure, Łódź is the place to invest. What we are doing, we invite anyone to come to Poland to cooperate with our ecosystem. And the example of our joint activity is the presence here at the Web Summit, where we have the opportunity for exchanging between our teams the projects, the ideas, as well as looking for the opportunities and cooperation at the global scale. And we invite you to cooperate and creating the bridge between any place and Łódź city in central Poland. Thank you very much, and thank you the team of City of Łódź, which make the possibility to make us here and to have the great opportunity to develop the future cooperation. And Adam, thank you very much for the great job and for all the team that is involving us and making the things happen. Thank you.
So Jan and the Magenta team delegation, we are doing it especially for you. Thank you.